Shalawam, shalawam. I'll start off giving all honor, patient glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wahakudashukah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, all the way down to the other elders in this truth, the elder brothers, my congregation. Um, you know, peace and blessings to those men as well as the men, women, and children, being diligent, staying 10 toes down for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, you know, and are constantly enduring, you know what I'm saying, these end times. So this is basically me going into response to um a video that the brother Sharayath had made last week. You know, I was watching it, meditated on it, and a couple scriptures had came to mind. You know, and if more come up, you know, what I'm saying I'm gonna grab them, but we'll try to keep this, you know, straight to the point. You know, so we'll hop into it.
It says the words of wise men, so that's true. The words of wise men are heard. You see, are heard in quiet. Peep that. More than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. You see? Everybody raging. The scriptures, it says, pretty much I think the fool is raging. Okay? In the book of Psalms. See if I can grab that. Yeah, that's it. Proverbs 14 and 16. A wise man feareth, you see, and departed from evil. You know, so if you want to see who the wise man is, this is an aspect you can use, but get to the point, you know. But the fool rageth and is confident. See? Now, so once again,
You know, real quick, I'm gonna just speak on something real fast that the brother had made mention of, right? Um, you know, he had said you can use this as a way to um determine, you know what I'm saying, who's that wise man, right? You know, and how Proverbs 14:16 says, a wise man feareth and departeth from evil, right? It says, but the fool rageth and is confident, you know, and let me get this quick scripture. Spirit. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1. It says, keep thy foot when thou goest into the house of the Most High. It says, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. Right? I said the sacrifice of fools is that man that rageth. You know what I'm saying? It says, for they consider not that they do evil, right? You know, right here you will see a wise man feareth and departed from evil, right? So that'd be a man that keepeth his foot, you know what I'm saying? When he goes into the house of the Lord. You know, basically you being sound, right? Because ultimately, um you know, this is going into uh being quiet, you know what I'm saying, as the brother's title says, you know what I'm saying, low levels spiritual power. This is being quiet, you can hear and peep everything, right? So ultimately, you know, in this situation or circumstance, you know what I'm saying, basically the scenario that the brother's talking about, you know what I'm saying, is basically, you know, a fool rageth, you know what I'm saying, to where he um is talking too much, you know what I'm saying, talking too much, you know what I'm saying, could ultimately put you in a bad situation, you know what I'm saying, ultimately where you may not be able to come up on game, you know what I'm saying, or be able to perceive all that you could, you know what I'm saying, if you were to be quiet, right? Um, you know, and ultimately, you know what I'm saying, with me getting this, you know what I'm saying, just to give it to the point, this sacrifice of fools in this case would be, you know what I'm saying, that fool that rageth, you know what I'm saying, and is confident, you know what I'm saying, that the brother goes into to get the definition for rageth.
the fool rageth and is confident. See? Now, So once again, when you go even further into this, as far as the full rage it, right? When you go to that word rage it, okay, in Proverbs 14 and 16.
Strong's H 5674. Aver. Aver.
Okay, and you jump down to the Strong's definitions, and it says what? To make sound. Cause to make sound. See that? See? Cause to make sound. So there it is, man. You know, just straight back to the point. Okay? So once again, Ecclesiastes 9 and 17, the words of wise men are heard and quiet more than the cry of him, you see, that rageth, that ruleth among fools.
And the one scripture that had came to mind, you know what I'm saying, when he went into that, right, was Proverbs 17 and 27 and 28. I'm gonna read it in the KJV and then in the NLT. Proverbs 17:27, it says, "He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit." It says, "Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding." You know what I'm saying? So how this scripture say, um, the words of wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. You know what I'm saying? Um, Ultimately, like it hit more when you don't, like, if you know for not saying a lot, you know what I'm saying, or like you the quiet dude. When you do say something, you know what I'm saying, it stands, you know what I'm saying, it it's basically like an echo, you know what I'm saying, to where like it lasts longer because you're not always talking so much, you know what I'm saying? Um and that's ultimately, in this case, having wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Um, and if you were to be a fool in the sense of you not necessarily having a lot of knowledge, you know, um, you holding your peace, would allow you to be, you know what I'm saying, counted amongst the wise. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately that's having wisdom in a moment to where you don't, or you may have, you know what I'm saying, some type of knowledge, but even if you don't, you know, you holding your peace rather than just trying to force it by trying to say something, you know, you not doing that basically allow you to be gaining that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? To where um those men that you amongst that counsel with, you know what I'm saying, um they'd be able to perceive that, you know, and ultimately, that's having that knowledge, you know what I'm saying, or having the knowledge to be able to apply the wisdom, you know what I'm saying. Um, I'm gonna read it in the NLT, right? Proverbs 17 and 27. It says, "A truly wise person uses few words," right? It says a person with understanding is even tempered, right? And when uh when you go into the word excellent here in the 27th chapter, right? Because I had looked into it before because I was trying to see what the concordance would say, or if there was going to be any for the word tempered. You know what I'm saying? Because it uh sounds like temperate, and I know brothers had went into that, last night's sit down class, and when you go into this word excellent and you go to the Jacenius Hebrew Chaldee Lexicon, right? Um, the second definition here, right? It says quiet, quiet of spirit, which is ultimately by the Spirit, which is further goes to prove the point. You know what I'm saying? When I read it again, right, it says, "He that hath knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit." You know what I'm saying? A quiet spirit, you know. Um, Because again, you don't always have to say something, you know. And isn't to say, not to say anything at all, but you know what I'm saying. Basically, there's a what is it? A time and a season for everything. Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. It says, um, yeah, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Understanding when the right season is, you know what I'm saying, or the right time is, you know what I'm saying, to be speaking. You know what I'm saying? For the purpose of speaking. You know, that's having that knowledge and having that wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So, um, what was it? One other scripture had came to mind, you know, and these definitely been scriptures, and it's really just the topic definitely been something that's been on my mind lately. You know what I'm saying? Meditating on a lot. So, um, you know, this is Sirach chapter 32 verse 7. It says, "Speak, young men," it says, "if there be need of thee, and yet scarcely when thou art twice asked." You know what I'm saying? It says, "Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words." You know, that's going back to Proverbs 17:27, where it says, He that hath knowledge spareth his words." You know what I'm saying? And you would be a man to have knowledge, you know what I'm saying, ultimately wisdom, if you are able to do so. You know what I'm saying? Being able to withhold, you know what I'm saying, this commandment here, because ultimately this is a commandment. You know what I'm saying? This isn't like a suggestion. You know, ultimately it's a commandment to better us. You know what I'm saying? Better you first and foremost, would be, but to be able to better the body ultimately. You know what I'm saying? And I can you know, use myself as an example. You know what I'm saying? Being a brother that ain't been in as long as the brothers that I'm under. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's best for me to not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And to just listen, because ultimately, you know, again, that would go to the brother's lesson. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'll be able to hear and be able to peep everything. You know what I'm saying? Um, and ultimately, you know, with that being on my spirit to have been meditating on, you know what I'm saying, it's showing me more of how I need to apply that more. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately we're supposed to examine ourselves too. You know, and the less talking that you're doing, the more you're gonna be able to examine yourself too. You know, so continuing on this, says verse 8, "Let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words." Says, "Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue." Um, and it says, "If thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. When ancient men are in place, use not many words." You know, so you know, ultimately, it's just further going into, you know, reading the room, reading the situation. You know what I'm saying? Um, and more ways on how to use your words and when to use them. You know what I'm saying? Because the more that you apply this knowledge, you know what I'm saying, you will gain the wisdom. You know what I'm saying, and with you applying this knowledge, being quiet. You know what I'm saying, you're gonna be able to perceive and receive more in the spirit. You know, um, so that's basically it. You know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna draw it out no more than I need to. You know, I believe I hit the point. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, this has been edifying. You know, I'll say this is definitely a beautiful lesson. You know what I'm saying? Again, um, you know, I'll put the link in the description box for this video. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely advise brothers watch this. You know what I'm saying? That way you can also be edified as well. So, you know, with that, I'm gonna say what the brother said. You know what I'm saying? Being quiet, you can hear and peep everything. So, Shalawam.